Hello, this is MrChabry. We are now battling the same person we battled last time. We swapped our team. They've swapped their team. This was a strong challenger for us, so I do think that this is going to be another really great battle. I feel it in my jellies. Looking at my opponent's team, obviously I see a Stealth Rocker in Gliscor. I see that. Lando would be a good lead. In fact, Lando looks really strong in this one. Klefki is here to set up screens. I would like to do that. Defogger. I see two possible Defoggers. Corviknight and Noivern. Otherwise, I think our screens are pretty safe once we get them up. But let's hop into this battle. Gliscor being the lead, of course. I thought so. Get the Intimidate, which is good. I don't have a way to get rid of the rocks, so we're just going to put our rocks up. Knock off. We lose our leftovers, but that's fine. Honestly, we were going to see a rocks being traded. Toxic Orb, of course. It's a Gliscor. That's what they do. We're going to U-turn here. Rocks on your side. That's fine. Now I'm going to keep my Lando alive because I think Lando's going to be pretty strong. Really good Intimidate user. I mean, if I had Typhlosion up front, but then again, that knockoff would have been terrible. Alright, Gliscor, of course, it's a Gliscor, that's what they do. They set stuff up. Swords Dance set usually doesn't have. Usually doesn't have Stealth Rocks. Scald, and that would be good damage. Calm Mind would actually be pretty cool too. Calm Mind. What do you have as a switching? I really don't have 100% great switching. Scald is about 56%. You flip turn. Alright, you're going to U-turn, I'm going to flip turn. That works out. It ends up working out for me just because Vaporeon is slower. I guess Dragalge might be the switch in. Yeah, Dragalge, okay. Now I've got some things that can threaten Dragalge. Thank you, Vaporeon. You've done a wonderful job in drawing this thing out. The question is, what do I go into? What does Dragalge get Flamethrower? It does, doesn't it? What sets do Dragalges usually bring? Choice spec sets have. Okay, I'm gonna go Klefki and set things up. Because I am immune to poison and dragon. Go ahead and get a layer of spikes. Go ahead and do that. And then we get an idea of what you've got. You got toxic spikes. Okay. I don't like it, but what else can I do? Just see here. I don't have a poison type, do I? I don't. Let's get another layer. Let's get another layer. How about that? We both got rocks on the field. I've got toxic spikes on my side. They have spikes on their side. Once the battle actually gets into the heat of this, these hazards are going to play an important role for our strategy. But at the moment, we're just kind of setting things up. Now, my opponent does have mons that could bring, that could be bringing some defog. But the good thing is, if you do that, then I also get rid of the hazards on my side of the field. So, yeah, if I had to guess, you probably do have Earthquake. I think it's pretty much guaranteed you have Earthquake. Have an air balloon, but I can't set a Reflect. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. Reflect on my side of the field. Let me see if you've got Earthquake. And we've seen Knockoff. Okay. Knockoff again. Let's go ahead and get Vaporeon back out here. We're working with what we've got. I got to weaken down my opponent a little bit. That's what I've got. Scald, which would be nice. Nice. Scald would be nice. Flip turn would also be nice. What? How much can we get on a flip turn? Decent damage, but I'm going to Scald here. Just because it does more damage. That's fine. Maybe we can get some decent momentum soon. Ambipom, I'm actually okay with that. I mean, we do about 50% damage to it, and, you know, after all the spikes damage and everything, decent. Burn? Maybe? Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Probably a fake out if I had to guess. So I'm gonna go Lando here. This is a very defensive Lando set, so fake out. Hardly anything. And Earthquake knocks you out. U-turn actually knocks you out as well, so I'm going for it. And you're trying to get the flinch. That's fine, because no U-turn here. And pick up some momentum. Ambipom dies on switch in, so you've got triple axle on this thing? Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, okay. Just one time. Oh my gosh. My heart just stopped. My heart just stopped right there when I saw that. Okay. My heart stopped. That's fine. We're back. We're back in the game. Let's get Klefki out here. Just try to draw, see if we can influence what our opponent brings out. And if I can get Dragonite at some point, that would be epic. Dragonite sweep here, yeah. Here in Larry's gym, man, Larry would be so proud. Larry would be so proud of me. Oh, Noivern! Hello! Okay. Lefty. Noivern gets flamethrower. I do know that much. Noivern flamethrower does a lot to me. Let's go Vaporeon. Yeah, we'll go. We'll go Vaporeon here. Flamethrower. Oh, but I don't know how to turn this back into my favor. I just have to sack off Vaporeon, it would seem. It's an unfortunate thing. But I do have Alluring Voice, so maybe my opponent misplays this part. Maybe they go for Defog, thinking, oh, I can take a... I don't know. I don't see them doing that, but... if we can get some form of chip damage on this thing... Alright, Algae. If I had Ice Beam on this thing, that would be pretty cool, but I don't. This thing doesn't get Recover, does it? I hope not. I hope Dragalge doesn't have Recover. I mean, it does have a way to get some health back, but as long as we can slowly whittle this thing down, I think we're good. Reflect War off. Okay, that's going to have to be fixed. Fix some chip damage. That's fine. That's fine. We've already established that this thing can't do much to Klefki. So we'll go into Klefki here. This thing's slow too, isn't it? Let's reflect. Alright. Actually send out Noivern here, please. Air Balloon would be good on Klefki. I don't have it. If I can get Lando in here, there still isn't much. Typhlosion, can you actually through? I mean, there's a chance you can, but it revolves around getting chip damage on it. So get Chestnut out here. Chestnut. And what have we seen? We've seen Knockoff. Probably Roost is going to be on here. Earthquake. Take that. I like it. What I can do is put some Leech Seed on this, and my opponent has nothing that's immune to that, so we'll just do some seeds. Yeah, take some damage back to yourself. Here, have some Leech Seed, if you please. Some good damage right there. Some health to me. What have we seen on this? Earthquake, Knockoff, Stealth Rock. Seed Bomb. How much Seed Bomb be able to? That would do decent, right? A little bit. Let's just Seed Bomb. See what we get out of this specific situation. Alright. And yeah, this one... we can't necessarily Use leech. Okay, pressure. Okay, so we can leech seed this thing. Okay. We can leech seed it. Let's get Lando out here. Get Lando out here. What do you got? Intimidate. Awesome. 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 Fine. Fine. Flex worn off. That's unfortunate. Will you turn? Try to get some momentum in our favor. Oh, you got Rocky Helmet. Okay. We gotta get Klefki out here. Get that reflect back up. The only way we've been able to hunker down was this reflect. Ah, that's gonna hurt. We're fine, we're fine. Get the reflect. And we'll Thunderwave this thing, I think. Actually, can we get Typhlosion in now? Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Come on now. Come on now, Typhlosion. I need you. Ironhead, probably. Can't do anything about that. I already know you have a Rocky Helmet. Alright, we resist. Okay. Alright, Core Knight's going to just fold to an eruption, even at 75 HP. Alright, oh, we don't have it, though. That's right, we don't have eruption. We have Flamethrower on this set. You do have Dragalge still, don't you? Okay, let's just Will-O-Wisp. Maybe we can Will-O-Wisp for Dragalge, get some chip damage on it. That's the only thing I can think of here. Alright, that's fine. Alright, Typhlosion, I need you to switch out. I honestly forgot how much damage I had on this thing. Like, I would have been able to knock it out with even a Flamethrower, but that's fine. We can go Chestnut. Chestnut is immune to Sludge Bomb. Man, this is another really close battle. You saw the timer counting down. Alright, we can't get Chestnut back in here. That's the unfortunate thing. Chestnut doesn't even live another turn. Alright. That's fine. I'm gonna Leech Seed here, so that way, yeah, this thing dies on switching anyway. And at least we get something out of this mess of turns. At least we get something out of this mess of turns. There we go, there we go, there we go. That's not going to be enough for us to live, but it might be enough to put this thing in range. Wait, never mind. It was enough to live. Spiky Shield. Alright, just go for something, my dude. Just try to hit my boy. Try to hit my squirrely boy. Yes. Alright, and now we lose Chestnut. Chestnut, you have done an amazing job. You really have. Typhlosion, I think it's time. Maybe not for an eruption, but heck, you could flamethrower a lot of things on my opponent's side. We're going for it. We're going for it. Yeah, take this thing out. Booshka! We're scarfed. We haven't revealed that. We showed our opponent that we have Will-O-Wisp, and that was it. So maybe my opponent sends something out thinking that they're safe when they're not totally safe. Maybe that's what happened. Alright, Noivern. Alright, we outspeed? Oh, we don't. Let's just go for it. Alright, the match is for... the match has ended due to time, but this time our opponent won. There's still a really close battle there. Still a really close battle. Yeah. And honestly, Noivern would have been out of range anyway, so... we would still been in an uphill climb trying to at least knock that out. But this was a really good battle. Good game, Kevs. The first one we won to timer. Second one you won to timer. Really strong team, really strong plays. Anyway, if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. See you in the next Pokemon video.